Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Elizabeth. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I know it's been like almost a year since I've done a video. Let's just say 2018 has been absolute bonkers, absolute bonkers. I've gone through so much this year. I've had stuff with school. I've had unfortunate things happen with my family. I've been busy with my daughter. Literally, just so much has happened to me that it has made filming, putting aside time to film, just absolutely unmanageable. On top of that, my voice is absolute crap right now. My voice is crap. Oh my god, I've had laryngitis for the past week. This is the first day my voice has been even remotely audible. So because it's almost 11 and I have to be up in the morning, I will try and do this whole look that I put aside 3 hours to do, and now I've only got an hour left to do. I will try and do this as quickly as possible. Thank you for listening to my rant, and keep watching if you want to see what look I create today. Okay, so because I've already put primer on right before I realized my camera mic was absolute shit, I'm gonna skip that now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation. Would you focus? Why isn't this focusing? So I'm gonna start that. That's in the color 230, and I'm just gonna put this on the back of my hand. I usually go with 3 or 4 pumps because I like to do full on coverage. I have a lot of redness in my skin, so I don't like to leave anything to chance. So I'm just gonna dot that around my face, and then I'm gonna go in with my stippling brush and just kind of spread that out. Wow, I absolutely forgot how quick Fenty foundation dries out, because this is actually kind of harder to do than I thought it was going to be. Okay, now I'm going to just take my blending brush and just blend that out a little more, just to make sure that, you know, there aren't little spots of foundation all over my skin. I'm like trying so hard not to sound too sick, and I'm failing miserably. Let's just say there's going to be a lot of editing out of coughs and other disgusting things in this video. So, yay. Okay, now I'm going to take my Sephora concealer. This is in 10.5 Blondie. I have no idea why it's called Blondie, but it is. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes and around my nose where I get really, really red. And I'll just use a bit of it to highlight my nose as well. I also kind of just like to take it up into inner corners of my eyes because I have a lot of purple there, and I just got it right in my lashes. Perfect. Then I'm gonna take a bit of excess concealer and just pat that into my eye. Don't ask me to, you know, tell you what exactly is going through my head right now. But, okay, so I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in Saddle. I absolutely love this bronzer. I haven't used a lot of bronzer in the past. Oh, I love that shade. So yeah, so I started using this bronzer. This bronzer? Thank you. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a bit of a soft contour with that. And I'm just gonna take this brush, my face contour from, I don't even know what this company is. It doesn't say. Oh, wait, it says Kit brushes. If you're Canadian, you can get them at any Rexall. Ooh, baby. And because I like to eat, I'm gonna just bronze a bit of this area to make it seem like I love this. That this double chin right here, it's totally just contour. It's totally bronzer and contour. It's not a double chin. What are you talking about? I don't have a double chin. Now I'm gonna do this side, and this is my terrible side. I suck doing this side. And then I'm just going to take a bit more bronzer and just do my forehead here. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Holy crap. I 100% forgot to blend out the spots of foundation I put on my neck. So that's the kind of night we're having here, folks. That's as high as my voice is getting. This is a nightmare. Why did I decide to do a video where I'm talking when I can't really talk? This was a bad idea. Okay, so my bronzer is looking pretty good. I mean, I'm not the greatest contour or bronzer applicator in the first place, but I would say that this is pretty good. I'm just gonna kind of, so I'm like, why did I do contour lines? I'm wearing bronzer. So I'm just gonna try and blend this out a bit so it's not as crispy, because this is not a contour, Elizabeth. This is bronzer. Anyway. So while we're on the topic of powder, I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, and I'm just going to be applying that under the eyes. And I'm just going to do a little bit of baking with this as well. Now, because I have oily skin, I really like to, you know, apply the hell out of this onto my eyes. I just have found that ever since I started using this on top, and then this with eye primer, I've noticed a significant improvement on my eyes. I've noticed that they haven't creased as much, that the color hasn't faded as much. It's done real wonders for my eyes. So I'm just gonna pack that onto my eyelid. Then I'm gonna also go and bake under the eyes as well. Okay, so I've just baked a bit, and I'm just gonna take a little bit more powder and just set the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm going to now be working on my brows. I have really full brows. They don't really ever really need to be filled in a super lot. So I think I'm just gonna kind of just, you know, line them a bit just to define them a bit more, and then just brush them out because they are unruly. I once went into a Sephora and I was looking for, this was when I started getting into, oh, I'm sorry, before I start my rant, I'm using the NYX Sculpt and Highlight pen. I don't use this a whole lot except when I want to do really simple looks. my brows when I'm not super fussy about how they look. I just kind of want to define them as a little bit more. So anyway, yeah, so when I went into Sephora a couple of months ago because I was looking for new brow products, because I know that my brows always, I hate doing my brows because I'm just like, my brows are the kind that constantly need to be tweezed. Right now, you bet. Oh, you know, I absolutely know they need to be tweezed right now. But I have not done them, and you can't make me because it hurts. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't really do a whole lot of brow looks, but I am trying to kind of change that because I do like the way they look when they're done well. But anyway, so I went into Sephora, said I was interested in trying the dip brow because of course when you try brows products and you're at Sephora, you usually go for dip brow first. And the girl was like, well, yeah, you know, you can definitely try it. You know, your brows are pretty unruly, so you're gonna literally just line them a bit and that's all you're gonna use. And I was like, there's gotta be a better word for my brows than unruly, because you make me sound like I'm Grizzly Adams. And I don't like being compared to Grizzly Adams. And maybe that wasn't her intent at all. I just was like, unruly? You try ruling these things. And yeah, you can say just tweeze those, but sis, eyebrows grow back and mine grow back very fast. So you try to rule unruly brows. Like, could you pick a worse kind of name for that? Like, I'm sorry I have fuller brows. I'm sorry, I thought that was the trend. Why are fuller brows deemed unruly? I don't know. Maybe they are unruly. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of a dumb way to talk about someone's brows while they're asking you for advice on what brow products to use. That was my rant. I feel like I'm going on so many rants today. I apologize. I really don't rant a whole lot on this channel. I rant a whole lot in real life, but I don't try to rant a lot. But I mean, it's all kind of, you know, relevant to the video, so why not? Okay, I'm gonna actually sweep this up because I find that with baking with this setting powder, if you don't sweep it up right away, it does tend to stick onto your, or at least it does to mine, it tends to stick. So I'm just gonna try and do this now. Just gonna do a bit more of the gel mascara. This is the, I'm sorry, I'm completely dropping the ball on my products today. Somehow I'm just like, yeah, this is what I'm using. You can, like, if you can see it, then you can use it. No, this is the NYX, this is just the mascara, the gel mascara from NYX. It's in black. That can't be black. That is definitely, does that look black to you? That's absolutely not black. That's what it says. What the hell? NYX, come on. Like, even if the lights weren't on right now, I would 100% be able to tell you this is not a black. Like, what were they thinking? I don't know what's going on, but neither of the two eye primers that I always use were in my room. They're not here. They're not in my room. They should be in my makeup cabinet, because I just reorganized my makeup cabinet. My makeup cabinet was just reorganized, and they were accounted for then. So I don't know why they suddenly have disappeared, but they're not around. So I'm gonna try this Sephora Beauty Amplifier Eye Primer. I've only tried this once or twice and was not overly thrilled about the results. But I'm hoping, because I set my eyes this time around, that they'll just work for me tonight. I don't know why it comes in this like, I don't like this applicator. It like gives me very like false eyeshadow glue applicator feel. But ugh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. It's like very runny. It's very liquidy. And I don't, having oily eyes, I'm not a fan of liquid being added to my eyes. So I'm already very wary of this eye primer. But we're just gonna have to work with what we got for now because it's really late. And I want to get this eye look done before midnight. So it's pretty much patted down the excess liquid. So I've been thinking for today, what I really want to try to do is like kind of a cut crease purple and yellow, because yellow look, because I have these ColourPop Super Shocker eyeshadows that I rarely get to use, and they've been sitting in my drawer for close to more than a year now. And I'm like, you know what? These are really great. I really want to try them. So let's just try a look. Like, of course, it's not a practical look by any means, but I'm just experimenting. I just want to see how these looks play out. So for my transition color, I'm going to try the Sephora Pro Editorial Palette. So for my transition color, I think I want to go in with this violet color here, which I don't know what it's called because Sephora was really smart and decided... That was my mascara. Shit. I hope that didn't wake her. Crap. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, Sephora was really smart and decided not to... Like, what is this? What is this? I'm the kind of person where I like to know the shades that I'm going in with for videos and whatever, and it just is a pain to have to go and grab this plastic thing that has the names on it. I don't know why they couldn't just put them on. This was not a cheap palette, Sephora. You could have afforded it. Like, I just don't know what the deal was with that. But anyway, this is Electric Violet, I'm assuming, because that's where I think that purple is. So that's what the color I'm going to go in with, and I'm going to go in to my crease. I know I'm putting this kind of at weird spots in my eye, but I'm also like, why is this weirdly not blending out? Like, this is... Okay, I'm gonna try and go in with a blender to just kind of get this to move a bit. This is like staying in one spot and it's very weird. Like, you see how it's not, like, it's like this dark line, or maybe it's just me, because I know I'm not the greatest, like, eye shadow applier, which kind of just, to me, comes with the territory of having small hooded eyes, so I don't have a whole lot of space to work with anyway. But I'm just like, okay, I think I'm trying to see this. I think that's okay, but I'm gonna just go in a bit more and just kind of raise this a bit because I want this more above the brow bone, above my crease. Yeah, that's so weird. It's like, you kind of see where, like, I raised it, and then lower down here is where it's like dark and not moving. That's very weird to me. Okay, well, luckily for me, that line right there is actually kind of better because that's where I'm creating my own crease. Because when you have hooded eyes, you kind of have to create your own. And you usually end up creating them just above your natural crease, just because your natural crease ends up getting covered by your hood. Your hoodie, as Alyssa Ashley says. She's adorable. You should absolutely follow her right now if you're not already. So, oh, it's not didn't do that for this side, so I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Well, hopefully that was just a fluke on my part, and that was just kind of something crappy. And hopefully that doesn't do it with the rest of the shadows. That's gonna drive me nuts now that that's like dark on this side and not on this side, but I guess it's getting covered for the most part with other shadow anyway, so I'm gonna try and not let it bother me. Okay, this like indigo color right here. Okay, like this is a weird palette to try and show, but okay. Where am I? So this palette, this one right here is kind of like a dark purple. Let me just see. Okay, well, okay, I don't know why I'm even gonna try because this is like a huge palette, so it's kind of awkward to try and, yeah, like this thing I'm trying to show here, it's not working for me. I have too small hands, or this is just too big. But I brought my Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place out, so we're going to use, there's a shade in here I think is kind of close to this one, to Lace. Let's see. Not really close, but I mean it's still kind of a darker purple. So we're going to use the, let's see, can I do this? Yes. We're going to use the Makata. I'm not wearing my Makata. We're going to use this shade right here. I'm not wearing my glasses, so it's kind of hard to read that writing and while it's against yellow. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to go in again with my crease brush. And hopefully this works out a lot better. Oh yeah. I mean, my crease is kind of tragic right now as it is, at least on this side. But we're gonna figure things out, because we are adults and we figure things out. Okay. Oh yeah, that's working a lot better. Ooh, look at that. That's nice pigment. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm just gonna stamp right here and right here. So this terrible, terrible decision on my part will hopefully be mended. Okay, so focus. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna go back in with the Sephora palette in. See what I mean? I really hate this. I'm gonna go in with ID. I don't know, ADI. I'm assuming that's AD. So that's, yeah, this dark shade. Ooh, yeah, right there. So I'm gonna stamp that into my outer lash. I think I'm gonna go back in with the transition color and just go over the top. Because that transition color has for pretty much the most part, like completely disappeared. So I'm gonna try and just kind of, you know, just bring it back a little bit. Shit. Okay, I definitely dug in, which I was not planning on doing. So there's a huge dig in spot. And then, like a dumbass, I didn't even get the right eyeshadow. I got this like fuchsia. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. Just keep going while I try not to lose my mind. Like, luckily, this is still like, it still could work. I'm just kind of like, oh, just stop doing anything before you totally mess the rest of this look up more than you've already messed this look up. Like, I don't even remember what this look was supposed to look like. It's messed up so much for me. Okay. Please blend, please blend, please blend, please blend. Okay. This is not at all how I picture this going. Like, granted, on this side it doesn't look as bad. I mean, it's still not great. It's not what I pictured. But this side I'm just like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, this side it just looks like it's the cut crease. I know it is, but it's just driving me absolutely insane. And that dark color totally disappeared once I blended it. So now I'm just gonna go back and just kind of stamp a bit more of it. And I'm gonna try and, you know, I'm gonna try and do something with this because this is just nightmarish. Like, it's all over the place over here. Like this one, it's a little bit better, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up because I don't want to keep you guys for the rest of the night. Okay. I'm gonna start my cut crease now. So for that, I'm gonna just use this like small concealer brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm gonna go ahead and reuse my Sephora concealer, and I'm just gonna cut the hell out of that grease. Crease, not grease. Okay, I'm gonna start this side because I just want to stop looking at this mess right now. It's a little, this isn't terribly good, but you get the point. Okay, so that's kind of cleaned up the line. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's better than what it was looking like, so just gonna guys, so my camera battery cut out right as I was doing my cut crease, so unfortunately I wasn't able to finish the rest of the look. Also, unfortunately, it's past midnight, so I really didn't want to sit around waiting for my camera to get even remotely enough battery charge in order for me to finish the eye look, so I just decided to finish the eye look off screen anyway. So yeah, this is the finished look. I did end up getting to use Telepathy as my lid color. I think it turned out really well. So I am happy with the look. I do kind of wish the color that I wanted to use with ColourPop had worked, because I think that would have been popping against telepathy, but all in all, I don't think it turned out actually that bad. I really wish I had been able to finish the rest of the look on camera, but you know what, that's the way things go when you've only got one battery camera. I'm definitely debating about picking up another one, just so I can avoid this thing happening, because this actually is one of the reasons why I haven't been able to do videos in the past, because my camera battery is not terrific. Let's just say that. It's not terrific. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and listening to me rant and watching me do this look. If you liked what you saw, please leave a big thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more of these looks, please subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you get a notification whenever I come on, which hopefully will be a lot now that I kind of am getting back into the groove of filming. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and please comment if you want to let me know what you would like to see next. And until then, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, like I already said anyway, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!